Yeah, that sounds good. Absolutely. Which is what? Okay. Yeah, I'd keep an eye on things before that too, because it could be, hill country by 2 to 3. Here we go again with the comments. Are they back? No, that's weird. Go all the way out. God bless you, Oscar. Tampa, Florida. Is that where you are right now? Very cool. Bill Taylor here, Thursday night. Blessings to you and yours. Hope everything's going really well out there. We've got yet another chance of strong storms and even severe weather tomorrow morning. This will be round 3 this week. Monday night, Wednesday morning, and now it looks like Friday morning is going to have a round of some pretty strong storms. Right now, the radar obviously clear for the last 5-6 hours. We haven't seen much of a change. But as I put a few more counties on the map, now you see what's happening up to the north. So San Angelo getting clobbered. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you include what's happening farther west and southwest of there, closer to Big Bend. Severe thunderstorm warnings that are now in effect. And you can see that cluster. I mean, it is a strong, little potent spot that's going to, again, slowly drift to the south and impact the San Antonio area overnight into Friday morning. So let's see just how we can kind of time it right now from this view right here. Let's go right there and see what we've got. 12 miles south of Garden City, just in case you know these areas, 18 miles north of Rankin and moving east at 30. So, okay, that cell's moving east at 30. Let's see if this one's got a southern south at 20. Okay, so let's approximate 25. Let's go 30 miles per hour. We'll just add so that we can get, rather be early than late. And on this guy, we'll go 30. Okay. And so now if we just put it in where it is now, I don't know that I've ever storm tracked this far, but 3:45 a.m. Rock Springs, 1:25. Kerrville, just before 2 a.m. Austin, 2:30 in the morning. New Braunfels before San Antonio. That's interesting. I would almost think it would be simultaneous in a way. But Bexar County, when you see San Antonio, that's downtown. So Bexar County would probably be about 3 in the morning. Say Bernie, 2:45, 2:30, 2:45. So just gives you an idea. I'll leave this up here for a moment just so you know what we're talking about. But yeah, that's essentially the line that we're going to be tracking into the area, and all indications are with the dew points running upper 60s, low 70s in our area, no problem supporting what we've got here. Without daytime heating, it won't be as bad as it could be. Tampa, that's so awesome. Hey, Brian, bring it on, right? We're ready for some more. Large hail, Leon Valley, and around what time? Cecilia, I would say Leon Valley would probably be about 3 in the morning for any kind of hail. Tornado threat very, very low, Alyssa. I think more of the biggest problem that we're going to have is flooding. When you consider how much rain fell Monday night, Wednesday morning, we're still talking about 6 to 7 inches in areas of North Bexar County, West Bexar County, upwards of 4 to 5, 4 to 5 in Bernie. You add water to that, we're already rain swollen. We're going to go right to runoff. We're going to get some flooding pretty quickly. Remember, this is Flash flood alley. And a lot of these storms have been dropping rain rates of 3 to 4 inches per hour. And when that kind of rain, that torrential rain is coming down, it definitely makes a difference. Hey, Lise, what's happening? Lynette, you're always, oh, thank you very much. You're always welcome. Gabs, are the storms going to be bad? They could be, Gabs. Yeah, they could. Let me show you what the threat is. Again, 2 to 3 in the morning, and we'll look at the future radar too. But right now, I'll show you that the Severe Prediction Center at first had us in a 1 out of 5 this afternoon, then bumped us to a 2 out of 5, and you see where the storms are right now in the 3 out of 5. Obviously, as it's moving south, it should lose some of its punch. It should not be as violent as it is right now. So the good news is it won't be worse. I really don't think that happens. But as it moves south, it's got the potential of producing hail, damaging winds, and flooding. In fact, that's kind of how I rank things, with flooding being the highest threat. Right behind it, medium chance of 60 plus on the mile per hour winds, minimal on tornadoes. 1 inch hail or greater is going to be a medium threat, and then the heavy rain threat is high. Flooding, high. Wouldn't mind putting that on there. Now that I think about it, that should include flooding. So let's do that together. Watch as I work. Whistle. Oh, it's in the whiz. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. It's just that easy, folks. So yeah, high risk on that because of how rain swollen we are. Okay? And then the dew points. Let's take a look at where we are tonight with dew points. The highs haven't been too bad lately, right? We've been, because of the rain, actually below average. Let me check that real quick. There's an almanac. And then we'll get into some future radar data. Yeah, 1 degree below average, 89 today. By the way, the yearly total of 1017, only 2 inches away from the average. So we've really made up some ground this last week of May. Future. We've got 2 models that we're going to look at. The first one's going to be the graph. This one did not perform well earlier this week. Here's what it's got. 2 a.m. You can see the storms from Fredericksburg down to Del Rio, dropping in and just clipping San Antonio. Look at that. Really more west San Antonio, far west San Antonio, Castroville, Hondo at about 3:30, 4 a.m. And that would be it. So now the HRRR, harder to believe, 4 a.m. there, really slowing down, and then 7 a.m. into the city. So they've sped it up a little bit from what we had earlier on the HRRR. But I have to lean towards the graph model on the timing there. So 3, 4 in the morning, be weather aware. Make sure your phones are charged. ABC, always be charging, because I'm telling you, power outages could be a problem. Make sure your phones are charged. Make sure you've got the KENS 5 app, so you have radar in your hand, notifications are on. So a weather impact alert only for the first half of Friday. The rest of Friday is good, 89. And then we're looking at 88 with only an isolated shower Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll go back to the mid-90s as soon as we get to Sunday, Monday. So we start June and we're right back into the 90s and going into a drier pattern. We'll shift weather patterns as we begin June. Hey, Terry, Lise, what's happening? It's not tonight. It's going to be tomorrow morning, beginning about 3 a.m. in the area. As early as 2:30, but between let's go 2:30 to about 7 a.m. is going to be the spot, okay? I'll leave this up. I got a late start, so I got to go with an early exit. Love y'all. God bless you. And we'll see you on KENS 5 News at 10.